You volunteer to light the candle. Anyone else? The last candle. Facing down. Let's do our chanting before the meditation. Please turn to page 5 of our chanting. Salutation to the Buddha. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. The three refuges. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhammam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Next page, the 5 precepts. Panati pata virmani sikkhapadam samadhiyami, Abhinnādāna virmani sikkhapadam samadhiyami, Kāmesu miccācārā virmani sikkhapadam samadhiyami, Musāvādā virmani sikkhapadam samadhiyami, Suramēraya majja pamādāṭṭhāna virmani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. On the opposite page, let's read the affirmative vows based on 5 precepts. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to maintain relationships without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I want to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I want to develop mindfulness and heedfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha. Itipiso bhagavā arahaṃ sammā sambuddho viññācarana sampanno Sugatolokavitu Anuttaro Purisa Dhamma Sarasi Satta Deva Manussanam Buddho Bhagavati. Homage to the Dhamma. Swankhato Bhagavata Dhammo Sandintiko Akaliko Ipassiko Opanaiko Panchantang Veditambo Vinyukiti. Homage to the Sangha. Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ujupatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Nyaya Patipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Samiti Patipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Yadidam Chattari Purisa Yugani Ante Purisa Punnela Isa Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Auniyo Pauniyo Dakkiniyo Anjali Karaniyo Anuttarang Punyam Tetutam Lokasasati. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Offering. Offering of light. Ganesampedintena Dipena Tamadansina Tiloka Dipang Sambuddham Pujayami Tamonudam. Offering of incense. Gandha Sambhara Yuttena Dupinaham Sugandhina Pujaye Pujaniyam Sam Puja Bhajana Mudramam. Offering of flowers. Vanna Gandha Gunopetam Etam Kusuma Santatim Pujayami Munindasya Sipada Sarorugi Pujemi Buddham Kusumena Nena Punyena Metena Labami Mokkam Uppam Nilayati Yatta Idam Me Ayo Tathayati Vinasabhavam. Offering of water. Adivase Gunu Ante Paniyam parikappitam anukampam upadaya patigan hatu uttama. Offering of drinks. Adivasi tunu bante gilane panjayang imam anukampang upadaya patigan hatu uttama. Worship of shrines. Vandami jetiyang sambang sambetani supatintikang saririke dhatu mahabuding buddha rupang sakalang sadha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Wish of well-being. Reflections on the teachings of the Buddha in English. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made Adi. If one speaks so acts with an impure mind, suffering follows like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made Adi. If one speaks or acts with a pure mind, happiness follows like one's own shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like a wheel in a moving car. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as the smith removes the dross from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened and the freedom from clinging is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path of purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path of purification. All things are not self. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path of purification. Excellent and excellent. will take care.
Good evening, our dear spiritual friends. We welcome you all for our Wednesday meditation, both our friends in person and also who are joining through YouTube and also through Zoom to our Wednesday regular meditation. So today we decided to come to this meditation, come to in front of the computer or the device to practice this meditation under the guidance of practice this meditation. So we appreciate that your dedication and also the decision that you have made to spend these few minutes with us. Maybe weekly or daily we are practicing this meditation, having these experiences as lessons to our life. Anytime, anywhere we can practice, we can experience the benefits of meditation. So that is why we are here. So we really appreciate your participation here. So you yourself, now you can appreciate yourself, the decision that you have taken by yourself. Now it is time for you to appreciate yourself, to appreciate the decision that you have made. Today I should come to this meditation. Today I should spend few minutes to observe the spirituality within myself. That is the decision that we have taken. So before we start the meditation, you can appreciate yourself. Take a moment to appreciate yourself, appreciate the decision that you have taken. Deeply and deeply appreciating yourself, you can make a determination before we bring our awareness to practice meditation. The determination, that is, I will engage in a committed practice. I will make use of this wholesome guidance, this wholesome gathering, this wholesome space. I'll engage in a committed practice. Make that determination now. With that determination, you can prepare your body into a comfortable meditative posture. You can keep your body upright, and you can keep your chin somewhat parallel to the floor. You can keep your both eyes gently closed, and also both palms are resting on your lap. This is your meditative posture. Feel this posture. You have closed your eyes. You see nothing through your closed eyes. If you pay attention, you can listen to any sound around here, even a very little thin sounds. Any noises, any sounds around here are not obstacles, obstructions for your meditation. Take these as supports. They are supporting you to bring your awareness to this present moment. You are here. Now I will ring this bell and let's do our chanting. Namo Buddhaya. First, listen to the bell and bring your awareness to this present moment. Then we can chant together. Namo Buddhaya. The sound of the bell and the chanting will help you to be in this present moment and to settle your mind and body until the very end of the sound of the bell and the chanting. Be with the sounds. You are in a meditative posture now. You can observe this posture and feel your whole body. Bring your awareness to feel the body. You are here. Feel your entire body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, to the tips of your fingers. Feel the body and relax. Relax the body. Relax the body. Relax the body. Feel your feet. You can feel a touching sensation in your feet. Feel your lower legs, knees, upper legs. You can feel your body, how your body meets the cushion or the chair, how the muscles are pressed. Feel your back muscles, belly muscles, chest muscles, both shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Feel your neck area, how you feel the clothes that you are wearing are touching your body. Feel your face, facial muscles, forehead, and relax, relax, relax. You are in a relaxed position. Now you can observe your mind. Observe your present natural mind. You can relax your mind as well. First, just observe your present mind. Now you are experiencing how your mind is functioning right now. Thoughts, various types of thoughts are occurring in your mind right now. Your mind may run into your home, anywhere else. Thoughts may occur in your mind related to past, future. That is how your mind works. Observe your mind. Observe the thoughts. You may not going to cultivate any of these thoughts, but just you are observing. Sometimes you may have some positive thoughts or negative thoughts or neutral thoughts. Understanding the nature of your mind, observing the thoughts of your mind. Now you can generate wholesome thoughts in your mind purposefully. You are in a calm, peaceful, relaxed space. Your body is also relaxed. Now you feel the relaxation even in your mind. Together as a group, let's generate loving kindness thoughts in our minds. Individually, you can develop, cultivate loving kindness wishes for yourself. The being sitting here, this being needs loving kindness. Generate loving kindness thoughts for yourself. Mentally repeat it. After me. Focus your mind to the guidance, the instructions, and purposefully develop loving kindness wishes, loving kindness thoughts. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. 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 May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be healed. Be healed. Be healed. May I be free from suffering. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. You can make these loving kindness wishes to your body. Your body needs your loving care, loving kindness. You can radiate loving kindness throughout your body. May my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. You can appreciate the support of each and every parts of the body, each and every systems, functions, and organs of your body. Even right now, they are functioning for you. You can appreciate the support of all these systems, organs, and the parts of the body, and radiate loving kindness. Feel the skin of your body, the largest organ of the body. Feel all the muscles of your body, all the bones of your body, and radiate loving kindness. May the skin of my body, the muscles of my body, the bones of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Feel all the systems in your body, all the functions in your body. The respiratory system, the cardiovascular system, the digestive system, the genitourinary system, the nerve system. They are functioning. Appreciate and deeply appreciate the support of each and every systems and the functions of your body, and radiate loving kindness. May all the systems and the functions in my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. the sensory organs, the faculties of your body, including the brain. Appreciate the support of all of these and make your loving kindness thoughts. Radiate loving kindness. The eyes, the ears, the nose, the tongue. May all these sensory faculties be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I be healthy. May I be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Be healed. Now you have your mind filled with loving kindness. Wrap the body with loving kindness. Now you can expand this loving kindness beyond yourself. The same genuine loving kindness for all others, to all beings. You can make these loving kindness wishes for your family members, relatives, friends, neighbors, the people who are familiar to you. Do your loving kindness for them. May my family members, relatives, friends, neighbors be well, be happy, be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. May my family members, relatives, friends, and neighbors be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. You can expand your loving kindness more and more to any other people that you know, co-workers, or any other people who you have met somewhere else. You have talked. Now you can spread your loving kindness, even for them. May all people be well, be happy, be peaceful, peaceful, peace. You can expand your loving kindness to all other human beings who have never seen, not met. Even for them, do your loving kindness. Anywhere in this world, there may be lots of people, they are suffering. Lots of people are in fear. Lots of people are grieving. Make your genuine loving kindness wishes to be free from all these difficulties, to be free from all these sufferings. Now you can expand your loving kindness into all beings, not only human beings, but all other beings, living near and far, visible or invisible. Living in every direction. Your loving kindness is boundless. It's boundless loving kindness. So you can expand it more and more. Think about all beings living in the direction of your front. Now you are spreading your loving kindness to the direction of your front. To all beings, they are receiving your loving kindness. All beings living in the direction of your back, left, right, above and below. May all beings living in every direction be well, be happy, be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. May all beings be safe. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be healed. Be healed. Be healed. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Observe the loving kindness thoughts in your mind and rejoice. Your mind is calm and peaceful. If you may have any thoughts other than loving kindness, just let them occur in your mind. You no need to make any struggle to stop them. Just let them to occur, but mindfully observe. Mindfully observe the thoughts and come back to your loving kindness. With your relaxed and peaceful mind. Now, if you wish, you can turn to observe your breath. Otherwise, you can remain in your loving kindness thoughts. You can spend few minutes to observe your breath mindfully. So develop your mindfulness. Observe your breath. Keeping awareness in between your upper lip and nostrils, where you can easily feel the air going in and coming out. Relaxing your body. Breathe in and breathe out. If you have changed your body posture, you can adjust your body, making somewhat upright your body. Taking a long, deep breath slowly and breathing out slowly, just relaxing your body. Just spend few minutes in your breath. in these last few minutes, make your full effort to be with your breath. You may have some other thoughts in your mind. As I mentioned, just let them occur in your mind, but closely observe them and mindfully bring your awareness to your breath. Kappattace Niddukkha Bhayampattace Nibbaya Sukampattace Nisuka Hontu sabbepi Amino. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving Be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. And let's take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have this wonderful meditation in our life. And also, let's feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers in the past who passed these teachings, this practice to generation, that we could practice today. And also you can appreciate the instructions and the guidance you received for your meditation. Anyone heard your meditation today? Appreciate their support. And also you can appreciate the support of even these non-living things, the chair or the cushion that you are sitting on, the device which help to connect to this meditation, this bell, these books and everything. Appreciating deeply and deeply the support we received for meditation today to do it comfortably. Let's say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. I hope that you had a meditation, maybe next meditation. So anyway, I meditated well while I am guiding you. So same way, I think you had done meditation. So I think now it's time for our discussion. Let's invite Bhante Tema. Yeah, he's here. Bhante, we are here. We have some friends in person and also some friends now joining through Zoom and also through YouTube as well. Bhante, you can hear us?
Yes, Bhante, I can hear you. So nice to join you all from Philadelphia. And Bhante, I think I can't see the people. Hello, Dana. Nice to see you. We have been chanting for you. Okay, now I can see. Okay. Okay, now I can see. Yeah, nice to see you all. Actually, so I really appreciate everyone's participation today because we know that this week is a busy week for many people because people are getting ready for holidays, preparing many things. I really appreciate that you take time to come to this meditation. But of course, if you think very wisely, having this kind of meditation together can really help us to spend our holiday very meaningfully and also spend our holiday very amicably, friendly. Yeah. And so today I would like to talk about a simile given by the Buddha. This simile is a linchpin. Simile of the linchpin. I think we all understand that linchpin is a very important part of vehicles, and particularly in carts. Is linchpin is a pin that we insert crosswise at the end of the axle to secure the moving wheel. The linchpin may appear as a very small thing, a very trivial thing, but it fulfills a very, very important role in the whole movement of any vehicle, any cart or any chariot. So that is small linchpin that is inserted at the end of the axle can secure the wheel, can prevent it from slipping away, and can secure it, and then it gives kind of stability to this whole vehicle. And then Buddha is using this linchpin and saying that if we consider whole society, our family and our whole society as a vehicle, what would be the linchpin? What will make our society and our family moves without slipping away? What will help the movement or the progression of our society intact without collapsing it? And that's the teaching today. I think this is important because these days we are discussing a lot about our social harmony, importance of understanding each other, this communal sympathy, understanding. So it's a very appropriate theme for us to discuss these days, and especially these days we are also getting together with our family, with our friends. So important to reflect on this matter. So what is the linchpin? What do you think as the linchpin in our family or in our society, in our community? I think we read this stanza every day, every Wednesday. So today actually I selected a similar given by the Buddha that we read every Wednesday. In our chanting book we have that. You remember reading the word linchpin?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to talk about that linchpin today. So there actually Buddha gives four, actually not only one, actually he's giving four factors that can function as the linchpin in our life, in our society. So there are four things that can help us like a linchpin. So the first one is called dana, which is generosity. Generosity, this feeling of sense of generosity can help our society moves forward without collapsing, even in the family, but also in society. That if all of us are a little bit generous to each other, that can help a lot. And generosity. And the second one is kind words. Speech is given as a very important part of our living. Kind words. And then not only the words, but also the actions. So we call benevolent actions or beneficial actions. In other words, helpfulness to others. And the last one can be called impartiality or equanimity towards all people, and even changing conditions of our changing circumstances. Impartiality or equanimity towards people, and also towards circumstances that we face in our life. So those are called the bonds of fellowship or bonds of sympathy. 4 bonds of sympathy. So it is those the 4 factors: generosity, kind words, benevolent actions, and impartiality or equanimity with regard to all people, and also changing circumstances in our life. So these 4 things are very important for us to keep our society moving. And so whenever we find any conflict or any issue, any tension, any issue within our own family or in a larger society, we should remember that our linchpin is somewhat not tight. Our linchpin is somewhat loose. Someone has become greedy instead of being generous. Someone has become unskillful in their words, not having a good communication or not having a peaceful or kind words. Or someone has forgotten to be helpful to someone, or someone has purposely rejected to have benevolent actions towards others, not to be helpful to others. Or maybe someone has not been skillful to become equanimous or impartial to all people, to treat everyone equally. So I think, so whenever we find that kind of tension, maybe conflicts in our own family environment or in a communal environment, and we need to think about which one is missing here, which one is not really, which one is absent, which one is absent in this whole interaction. So that will, by looking at this, we will be able to find ways to resolve those things. At the same time, so we can always blame others, definitely. Of course, when it comes to society, when it comes to moving of this whole community and society in a peace.
Moving in society.
Freezing.
Of the people, if majority of the people remember to be generous, remember to have kind words, remember to be helpful, and remember to be impartial. If the majority of the people can do it, of course the cart will move, or the society will move. But whenever we have some kind of discomfort or some conflicts, disharmony, so we need to pay attention which one is missing there. And particularly, of course, we can find someone, some others who may be missing these things. Maybe we can help them to have them. But what is really important is to try to bring that awareness to oneself. I'm also part of this whole community. I'm also part of this whole family. And am I fulfilling this four linchpin? Am I being generous enough? Am I being kind enough in my speech, in my communications? Am I being helpful enough? Or am I being impartial enough? Ask that questions about oneself. I think the Buddha's teaching always encourage us to look at oneself and see what is my contribution. Because sometimes one person's contribution can change the whole situation, whole scenario. So we can be that person. We can be what you call the catalyst for the change. So we can contribute with those four things that hopefully can influence the rest of the family or rest of the community, can change the situation. Otherwise, we can also, if we get an opportunity, we can have a counsel. We can kindly help people understand that, we are missing of these things. And that is why we are experiencing this, this conflict, this tensions among ourselves. So remembering these things are really important. And I think I really like, the Buddha has given here the speech as a part of this whole, as a part of the linchpin, because our communication is a large part of our relationships. We of course exchange physically, but most of the time in our relationship, our speech is the key factor. Our speech can be very, very, very dangerous thing if we do not use it, very mindfully. So therefore, it's really, important that we remember that our speech has a power. It has a power. It can work as a linchpin, or it can work as a disaster. So paying attention to what we say and how we say, and also when we say, is also very important. Of course, there's another, important sutta Buddha described about our speech. But I think paying attention to our speech is very important when it comes to social gathering or family event and even a larger society. And these days, we talk about, hate speech or the speech that, create tensions in among people. And we know that how powerful are the speech. And of course, because the speech is powerful, the media is powerful too. Although we cannot control the whole media, of course, we can control what we listen to, what we are exposed to. But as an individual, as a practitioner, we are also contributing to this whole thing. Are we? So the question we should ask, in my speech, what is my contribution? And am I contributing to the increase more tensions? Am I, contributing to the disharmony, or am I contributing to the opposite? So anyway, so the thinking about the linchpin is very important, and we I hope that these things can be can appear as very normal, very, very simple, but when you think about the linchpin, it will help us to understand the real value of these practices. Particularly these days, it is a time that we also express our generosity. I think this the tradition, Christmas tradition of giving gifts is very important, and of course, it can create what we call difficulty in some people, because you have to think about what I should give. But I think if we focus on not on actually the goods that we give, but that the very if you focus on the very feeling of gratitude, it's okay to give anything. We don't have to have pressure to give a valuable thing. Always think about the monetary value. But I think what is really important is the expression of our love, expression of our friendship. And by doing that, we should, remember that, as Buddha mentioned here, that this simple act of generosity is actually helping our society to stay together, and our family to stay together, our family to or community to move forward without collapsing. So practice that, during this time, our generosity. So it's not simply, giving a simple gift, but actually now we understand that it's actually helping our society to move forward without collapsing. So these practices are that important. Okay, so what you think about? Do you think that during this period you will be able to practice these 4 aspects of the linchpin, like generosity, kind words, and benevolent actions, and impartiality?
Try.
How about the kind speech?
I think that generosity, to practice generosity, some may can think that one should have rich enough to do something, right?
Say again, one thing.
One should be rich enough to give something. He or she, one should have something to give. But when you go to the second one, the kind words, nobody can see like that, right? If anyone had a mouth,
that's a good point, Bhante.
all the other 3 Bhante, right?
Yeah, I think that's a very good point, Bhante. So anybody can do it, right? Yes. Yeah, speech and being helpful and being impartial. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, the other thing, Bhante, what is the Pali stanza? When you go to the equanimity, it is call equanimity that we all the time we recite, we just chant equanimity towards all beings and all things, right? Not only for beings, all other things, Bhante,
Yeah.
living and non-living things, Bhante, right? That equanimity. So I think that
Yeah, the Pali term there is Dhammesu.
Dhammesu, yeah.
So yeah, it can also mean impartiality, I think maybe unwavering state of the mind or impartiality towards even things, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Bhante. And also I feel that when you are talking about generosity, all the connections in the world depend on because of generosity. If there is not generosity, it is difficult to build up a close relationship. We can say as an example, if a mother if mother has a child, but that mother mother was unable to breastfeed at the beginning, sometimes the connection not build up, and also the mother was unable to treat well. There are some duties to do other one. So if that person was unable to do that, the connection definitely will be collapsed. So I want to share all the connections or the relations are building up because of the generosity. So it's a very important fact. If we now we are associating with people, with somebody, the major reason is the generosity that they are sharing with us and each other.
Yeah, that is true, Bhante. Is some kind of giving, right? So it's always some kind of giving or sharing. It may not be always a material thing, right? Even giving our time, giving our attention, right? And giving. So it's not. Yeah, it can be material things, but also can be other immaterial things. Yeah.
Dedication.
Yeah. So the generosity is the foundation of any relationship. Yeah.
Because Bhante, I think the world is running interdependently, Bhante, right? So we receive many things as well as what we are doing vice versa to the world. That is the we should concern, Bhante, right? That is why we should practice generosity, I think.
Exactly. Yeah. 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 We are receiving these things, so I think, when we return, these things back to the world, we should focus on the people who gave these things to us. So we will get pleasant words, gifts and helpfulness from someone. But when we give, we should give to all, not only to the person who gave these things to us.
Pay it forward.
Hmm?
Pay it forward.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. So I think, Nancy, I remember that you had an interesting story about paying forward, right?
About the shopping carts?
Yes. Can you share with us today? Yeah.
Okay, so Aldi, everybody's familiar with Aldi grocery store? You go and they have the shopping carts and you put a quarter in and you can get the cart out. Then you go in and you shop, and what they're trying to do is just, they want the carts to be returned, so no one has to go out in the parking lot and get the carts. So I just thought I'd experiment and give my cart to somebody, without taking the quarter out, just give it to them to use. And then I would just say, they try to give me a quarter and I say, no, just pay it forward, just pass it on to the next person. And then after a few weeks of doing that, when I went there, people were giving me their cart. It was just, it was kind of neat to get it back.
Yeah, I think that whole thing, that attitude of generosity, it kind of helps the whole thing moves smoothly, right?
And it's kind of fun too.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And I was also thinking about, these days, we have developed this, apps, like navigation apps. When you want to go somewhere, and there are navigation apps. And so now, people, whenever they travel, whenever they see there's a police car over there, they will note that thing in the navigation maps. Or if they see any other hazards, the people will insert those things. So the people who are coming after him, behind him, can actually know, there are things, in front of me. So it's also a kind of, generosity, like taking the time, effort to like update the, road conditions, so that it can help the travelers behind.
Or the police have their radar out, so slow down.
There's a speed trap.
Speed trap ahead.
Yeah, it helps everyone to like, drive safely, but also, very smoothly. So how wonderful, so things can move smoothly when we are generous to each other.
And also, Bhante, the second fact you were talking, kind words. Yeah, I can remember there's a Sanskrit stanza. May I?
Yeah, you please recite. Yeah.
There's a Sanskrit stanza. Priyavakya pradhanena sarve tusyanti jantava tasmat tadev vaktavyan vachane ka daridrita. It means, Bhante, priyavakya pradhanena, the giving the kind words, sarve tusyanti jantava. All the beings are very happy to receive kind words. Therefore, tasmat tadev vaktavyan. Therefore, definitely kind words should be uttered by the people, because there is not lack of kind words. There are a lot of kind words in the vocabulary. So why we don't use these kind of kind words?
Yeah.
The language is rich enough of many kind words. So therefore, please use kind words when we are talking with us. That's the meaning of that instance.
And the last part is very important, right?
Yes.
Words about daridra, that is, no one is poor with these kind words.
Yeah. Vachane ka daridrita. Yes.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. No one is poor of kind words, because the language has all these kind words, and even just saying it will not make you poor too, right? So that's a very important statement. Thank you, Bhante, for sharing that. Okay, so in conclusion, I would like to share with you a story about actually gift giving. And whenever when it comes to Christmas, we are all thinking about giving gifts that can produce that can give so much stress to some people. The thinking about buying gift can be expensive, but at the same time, the whole process of thinking about gift, what will be the appropriate gift to the other person. But I think this story can help us to understand that gift is not only about the real item that we are giving. Actually, the whole act of giving is the important thing. This is a story about a villager and a king. A new king was anointed in a country in ancient time. So he was a young king. So there was a tradition that when a new king was anointed, and all the citizens of the country who has great admiration for this king will come with some gifts, and he will present this gift to this king as a way of showing their appreciation, and also as a encouragement for that king to rule the country in a fair and just way. So this newly anointed king has been receiving gifts from all visitors, different kind of visitors. So people were bringing, jewelries, sometimes gems, the very valuable things to him. So everyone was lined up to give him the gifts. So he was receiving all these gifts and sending them to the treasury. And then So among all these, very valuable, beautiful, things, and there was one villager came with small pieces of shell, very simple pieces of shell. It kind of, wrap it around with a cloth, and he presented that shell to the king. And king was quite surprised and see that, is this the gift that you are giving to a king? It has to be, so this simple shell, anybody can find it, such a shell, in the coast, in the beach. Is this the gift that you want to give me? Then the farmer explained that, I'm coming from a faraway place, in a very rural area. So I collected this shell in the beach on the other side of the country, and I walked 3 days to come here. So my gifts include my journey too. So please accept this shell, which includes not only the shell, my 3 days of walking to see you. So then, of course, the young king was very touched with that statement, that his gift includes the journey he made, a difficult journey he made. He had to cross the mountains and, so many difficult terrains. So when he said that my gift includes the journey I made, and king was so touched, and then received that gift, with appreciation. So I think, so whenever we give gifts and we receive gifts, what we should really pay attention to is the very act of the giving and not necessarily the item. Okay, Bante.
Okay. Okay. So if so, let's go to the other part of the program, Bante.
Yes.
Thank you, Bante, for having this nice discussion and lesson for our life. So we can move on to the other part of the program. Transference of needs to our departed relatives, page 14. So far, coming to this place and also participating in joining this meditation, we have done many merits, making our offerings and also chanting, practicing meditation, having this discussion. So far, the merits that we acquired, now we can share these merits with our departed relatives. Think about your departed relatives. Whoever departed relatives have done many things for our life. Think about them and share these merits with them. May our relatives share our goodness. May our relatives be well and rejoice our goodness. Idam me ñātinam hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Idam me ñātinam hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Idam me ñātinam hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Transference of merits to sentient beings. All beings, whoever accept and able to share our merits, may they do so. Ittavata amhedi samvedam punya samvedam sabbe deva anumodantu sabbe sampanti siddhya. Sambe bhuta anumodantu sabbe sampanti siddhya. Sambe sattha anumodantu sabbe sampanti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous.
May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from negative finance. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I live above the unspeakable. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana. Purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be heedful. Now we are going to chant the discourse of loving kindness, the Karaniya Metta Sutra, originally uttered by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. So we wish that may you all receive the compassion of the Buddha. With these blessings, may you all be well, happy, and receive good health and healing. And also you can recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with your family members, relatives, friends, especially anyone who are sick. Recall them to your mind and share these blessings with them too. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peace. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Aramiya matta kusalena yantang santang padang abhisamicca sampho yuca sujuca suvajo jassa mudu anatimani santun sepoca subharoca appakinjoca sallauka bunti santindriyo Nipakocha Appagambo Pulesu Ananugindo Nacakuntang Samacare Kinciyena Vinyu Pare Upavadeyum Sukino Vakemino Hontu Sambe Santa Bhavantu Sukitanta Yeke Jipane Bhutanti Tasava Tavara Anavasesa Digava Ye Mahantava Manjimarasa Kanukatula Vittava Yeva Adinta Ye Chedure Vasanti Abiture Bhutava Sambhave Siva Sabbe Santa Bhavantu Sukhitanta Naparo Parannikumbete Natimang Nyete Kanta Chinam Kanchi Vyaro Sena Patika Sanya Nyanya Manyasa Dukka Mijjeye Mata Yatha Niyam Puntang Ayusa Eka Putte Manurakke Evam Pisabba Bhute Sumana Sambhavaye Aparimanam Tancha Sambhalokasmin Mana Sambhavaye Aparimanam Buddhang
අදෝච තිරියංච අසම්බාධං අවේරං
අසපත්තං
තිට්ඨං චරන් නිසින්නෝ වාසයානෝ වායාව තස්ස විගත මින්දෝ ඒතං සතින් අදිත්තේය
රම්මේතං
විහාරං ඉදමාහෝ දිට්ඨිංච අනුපගම්ම සීලවාදස්සනේන
සම්පන්නෝ කාමේසු
විනේයගේ ධම්මහි ජාතු ගම්බසෙයං පුනරේති
ඒතේන
සංච වංජේන සුද්ධිතේ හෝතු සම්බදා ඒතේන සංච වංජේන සම්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු ඒතේන සංච වංජේන හෝතු තේ ජය මංගලං
සම්මේතියෝ
විවඤ්ඤන්තු සම්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු
මාතේ
භවත්වන්තරායෝ සුඛී දීඝායුකෝ භව
භවතු
සම්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ
භවතු සම්බ
මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ ධම්මානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ
භවතු සම්බ මංගලං
රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ සංඝානුභාවේන සදා සොන්ති භවන්තු
Let's spend a moment of reflection. Reflect your own good deeds, kind deeds done today, yesterday, or day before yesterday. Whenever you have done whatever kind deeds in which you helped someone during last few days, last few seconds, let's rejoice those kind deeds. On this day,
on this day
or in the past,
or in the past,
if I have done kind deeds,
if I have done kind
to
deeds
other beings,
to other beings
with my body, speech, or mind,
with my body, speech, or mind,
whether great or little,
whether great or little,
here before the Buddha,
here before the Buddha,
I call to mind
I call to mind
those kind deeds,
those kind deeds
and let my heart rejoice.
and let my heart rejoice.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others.
appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
resolving not to compare myself with others.
resolving not to compare myself with others.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere.
glad to share this joy with all beings everywhere.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
relieve the burdens of other beings.
relieve the burdens of other beings.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
shield me from all dangers and pain.
shield me from all dangers and pain.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
and merits that come from them
and merits that come from them
help me in freeing my heart.
help me in freeing my heart.
And now you can recall to your mind any kind deed done by someone else whether to you or others. If somebody gave you something, if somebody was there at least to listen to you, if somebody showed some kindness, compassion towards you, even a simple short moment, recall those moments. On this day,
On this day,
or in the past,
or in the past,
if I have seen or heard
if I have seen or heard
of the kind deeds done by others,
of the kind deeds done by others,
with their body, speech, or mind,
with their body, speech, or mind,
whether great or little,
whether great or little,
here before the Buddha,
here before the Buddha,
I call to mind
I call to mind
those kind deeds
those kind deeds
and let my heart rejoice.
and let my heart rejoice.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
being always ready to praise kind people
being always ready to kind
people
and follow their example.
and follow their example.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
bring safety and happiness to many living beings.
bring safety and happiness to many living beings.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
nurture goodness in me
nurture goodness in me
and many living beings.
and many living beings.
Sadhu.
Sadhu.
Thank you everyone for joining this meditation.
as always.
Wish you all good health.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas to everyone.